the lawyer who represent the Jamaica Constabulary Force, when she talked to for instance, she talked to Mr. Ellington, even though she had defended him, but she just angled him with gentleness, and you know, she angled the other one them with I mean, well, I don't know. It's terrible.
So quiet. Who send in the army them? Who start the riot? Who tell Almila sense? Where them a go do figure the people? Where them a go do figure the people? Where them a go do?
I know, me don't know, Mr. Dwight Nelson. I saw him name, Dwight Nelson. Mr. Dwight Nelson is the former Minister of Security. I would advise anybody listening to me can tell him that Mutabaruka said this. I would advise that Mr. Nelson get a copy of the tape and watch himself. I don't know if it's me I look into things, you know, but I find that Mr. Nelson is a very jittery person. Excessively jittery. And when somebody is excessively jittery, even if he is telling the truth, it come off a very lopsided way because of his jitteriness, because that jittery and fidgeting kind of invoke a certain level of, I don't really, I tell the truth, you know, but I have to say something. I don't really remember, you know, but I have to say something. Him need to look back on him tape because from where I sit, he's the most jittery person that has sat on that witness box up to now. Not even the people them was as jittery as him, even though they was angled a certain way. And I found that Mr. Bruce Golding was very, very articulate in his answers. Even though him still can't remember certain things. Well, it's very hard to remember everything still, because I can't remember where I do yesterday much less. If we remember the 23rd of May 2010 and all them things there. But Mr. Dwight Nelson, brethren, you jittery rasta. I mean, your finger jitter, you throw the water, I think the water spill pot. You know when me know same jittery? It's when them take up the jug for throw the water, and the water start draw up on the table. I say, I'm sorry for you, Rasta. We don't know, I'm sorry for people, so you know, but I'm sorry for him. The man, him neck a turn, is a one, them neck never turn 360 degrees. Him a sweat. Him feel cool. Him no, boss. You have to get your thing together, man. Just look by your tape. Look by the tape. And you realize what I say. I mean, not only for other people see too. The man jittery. Like the man, I expect somebody to shout at him and him a prepare. Him is like a counter offensive. Him depend him defense. And that defense cause him to be extra, trying to be extra careful in what he's saying, but not coming across like what he's saying is something that we should believe. And I say I tell no lie, I just say the way him come across, if it was a normal courthouse and a man depend the thing that we there and I ask them question there. Anybody in the thing that look at him and I say, I put it to you, sir, that you are a liar. But them not talk to them people them way there. Them not talk to them people them way there because it's ministers and former ministers. Those aggressive question and, you know, pushing down upon the people them is only reserved for poor people in Jamaica. The art of war. Go on to the JPS advises that its work crews will have to carry out emergency work on its distribution system today, Thursday, February 19th, from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. in the parish of Manchester. This will result in a disruption in the electricity supply in the following areas of St. Elizabeth and Manchester, Cedar Grove, Knockpatrick, and a section of Waltham. JPS advises that the company will make every effort to complete the repairs and restore the power supply to the affected areas in the shortest time possible. JPS thanks customers for their patience. So this is advisory from the Jamaica Public Service, who is supposed to pay back customers $1 billion. According to who you are, them supposed to pay back $1 billion. You know, so they're not paid back. You could have deal. You say, anyhow, JPS, pay back $1 billion there. You know, say, they're going to itch it back somewhere. Because, me don't know, JPS company is different from every other company in Jamaica. Yeah, man, JPS company is totally different from every other company in Jamaica. Go on, yeah, go on. Believe you me. Not only go on in the music, but go on in the music. Big promoter. Best concert in Jamaica right now when it comes on to the authenticity of the music and the projection of what the music is supposed to be presented. Yes, Rebel, we salute you for that. Rebel saluted. Okay, so we have some things on the table here. So we are waiting to see if them are going to work out. We want to play this because I get in trouble. I try to behave myself. You know. The most understand, I try to behave myself on this program. Some people put me on the road and say, Musa, why you don't behave yourself? Understand? All right. So here goes now. Here goes.
When you were to sign the authority to proceed, there was a cabinet meeting for that?
That's why I said I advised the cabinet that I was going to sign.
I see.
And I signed the next day.
And in that meeting they discussed possible consequences?
I don't remember possible consequences. But the point is, when I signed the authority to proceed, a warrant is immediately issued. And passing, they were being alerted that, you know, they would have to go in and or go wherever they have to go and get Mr. Cook. And that was when they indicated that they could perhaps experience some difficulty.
Who are they that indicated that they could possibly experience
some difficulty? There were only two persons there, Miss Martin.
Who?
The Commissioner of Police and the Brigadier.
I see. And that was on the 17th of May?
If that is right, it would have been the day before, I believe.
The day before you actually signed the...
I signed it on the 18th.
I see.
Yes.
So this meeting would have been on the 17th?
I think so.
Yes. And after that, you were aware of the build-up of tension?
No, I was not.
You weren't watching the news at all?
No, I don't, Miss Martin. I do not read the newspapers, part of the headlines, and I do not watch the news.
I see. So how are you advised of matters that are in the public domain that may touch and concern your ministry?
Other persons read and might call me and say, read today's paper. I really don't.
I see.
Because the news is very, very disturbing. So, you know, it's best to just... But I can tell you the foreign news. I can tell you everything that is happening right around the world.
So that's even more disturbing.
No, I tell you, it's the funniest thing I hear for a long while, you know. It's the funniest thing I hear for a long while. Believe you me. Them people are not easy. Them people are not easy. Remember the Prime Minister, though? Them people are not easy, you know. Them people is not easy. I'm not behaving myself, you know. I'm trying to behave myself. But every time I hear these things, it makes me feel like, as which part me there? The lady says she not listen to no news in Jamaica because it disturb her. And then nobody never asks her, you know, when she listen to it, she go out to go make her put her mouth in the, me don't know where she puts her mouth. Me never want to say it on the ear where she puts her mouth. She go say no, she only listen to foreign news. Lie, I say, but that is even worse. Of course it's worse. Them foreign news with man a behead man and a burn up man in a cage and a chop up 20-odd man head and all them up there and a bomb up place with drone strike and picnic in the Gaza Strip where we get blow. And the woman say she don't listen to local news, it's too disturbing, it's only foreign news. I wonder if it's Kim Kardashian news she deal with. about some Kim Kardashian thing she deal with. Believe you me, because over Kim Kardashian and Tyler Perry and all them people, they would have make it us say, yeah, you don't listen to that.
Building materials, Delta, Eagle, Cutler, Hammer, Westinghouse, steel, cement, and much more. Plus free delivery island-wide. 754-371-425.
The time by ABC Electrical is?
Yeah, the time is 32 minutes past the hour of 2 o'clock and you're on the stepping razor.
Introducing the...
Yeah, this is the stepping razor way. We're in line for the news right now, so we have a brethren where is a guest. We're not gonna tell you who's still, but we're gonna interview him about something we're gonna do for the first time. Yeah, at least in my books, at the first time I hear him, I'm gonna do these things, so we are gonna interview him a little. But before the news happening here, because something is contradictory in its whole manifestation. Now, we have what them call it now, national heroes. National heroes is people who is selected and elected who have done great and wonderful works for them country. For the country. The national heroes has been elevated to national hero because they are being recognized as people who have contributed greatly to the advancement, development, and movement of the country. Okay. We have quite a few national heroes. We have Norman Manley, Alexander Bustamante, Nani, Paul Bogle, Sam Sharp, and Marcus Garvey. Now, we know that Norman Manley and Bustamante was politically motivated to the status of national hero. They were elected politically because you couldn't elect Buster and not elect Norman Manley. Or you should have Bangarang. And if you elect Norman and not elect Buster, you know, say, it's another Bangarang them because you have the dirty labor right them and the plywood comrade them with in arms. It's similar that we know that Michael Manley, which is the son of Norman Manley, Michael Manley is the most popular prime minister, the most known prime minister internationally that people know. But anyhow, you ever hear say, them call Michael Manley national hero and not the Edward Seaga national hero. Bangarang in a Jamaica. And you can't go put Edward Seaga as a national hero and then you don't put Michael Manley because again the plywood come with them and the dirty labor right them according to our brethren Damian Crawford. It would be terrible. So we know that Norman Manley and Bustamante was politically placed there as two political leaders, the founding leaders of our two tribalist parties, political party them. Yes, the two tribes them that really deject and reject the people them. They have polarized Jamaican society with these two political parties, starting from Norman Manley and Bustamante. So, really and truly, when certain people talk about national heroes, them always not really want to mention Norman Manley and Bustamante. And then we have now Nani, Bogle, Sam Sharp, and Garvey. Now, me ask the question, what is the criteria for somebody being a national hero? What is the criteria for being a national hero in Jamaica? Because, listen to me now, Garvey, who has done more for the consciousness of black people in this part of the world, and one of the father of Pan-Africanism in this part of the world, has made Jamaica into an almost cultural mecca in consciousness, black consciousness. Even though the people themselves is not very black conscious, but Garvey maintained a certain level of consciousness that he had done with his organization when no black man has been able to do in this part of the world since Marcus Garvey. None. He has created an organization with so much members, and up to this day there's no organization in this part of the world that come near to Marcus Garvey. So I would say Marcus Garvey is a legitimate national hero. Nani, I am told, was a maroon in the east part of Jamaica, and she fought the British valiantly. And I am also told that Nani went from that east to the west to speak to her brother Kojo on a compound to don't sign paper with the British, and our brothers rejected. She continued to fight until she eventually signed. That is what I am told. So Nani, which the history of Nani seemed to be very clouded with legends and all kind of myth, that some people even argue, was there really a woman named Nani? Well, when I argue if there was a woman named Nani, Nani is a legitimate national hero. And now we come to Bogle and Sam Sharp, because we leave the two of them for the last. And the reason why we leave the two of them for the last is because of what we're going to say. Mr. Bunting. Now people are wondering where Mr. Bunting have to do with Sam Sharp and Paul Bogle now. Mr. Bunting. All right, I just get the reason for a national hero. So make I read the reason for national hero before I say else. And people might hold you up on a string now because I say Mr. Bunting and then I talk about Bogle and Sam Sharp. So I know a whole heap of people wonder how am I link Bunting with Bogle and Sam Sharp. All right. The Order of National Hero was established in the year 1969. It is the highest of all the 6 Jamaican awards and honors. It may only be conferred, granted on any Jamaican or naturalized citizen who has provided the most distinguished service to Jamaica. The recipients of this award is styled or dubbed with the title, The Right Excellence, and he or she wears the insignia of the order. Note, an insignia is a badge or symbol showing a person's rank, position, or membership of an organization. The motto of the order is engraved in the badge. Okay, so here we concern now. It may only be conferred on any Jamaican. Listen to this. Because we want you get clear where we are going to say now, you know, because where we are going to say maybe very, very explosive. Very, very explosive. All right. The recipient, all right, it may only be conferred, granted on any Jamaican or naturalized citizen who has rendered the most distinguished service to Jamaica. Okay. Now, Mr. Bunting is the national, is the security, where them call Minister of National Security. And then you have also the Minister of Justice. I want to ask these politicians, these people in power, who is bigging up Bogle and Sam Sharp as a keeper of the laws of Jamaica and in extension the laws of the colonial masters. As a keeper, Mr. Bunting and most of the senators, including the Prime Minister, is a keeper of the laws, the Constitution of Jamaica, and also the laws that govern England, because we are still using the Westminster form of democracy to run Jamaica. And we still have a representative of the Queen. I am asking the politicians, what is it that when these guys, these politicians get up and talk, why are they including Paul Bogle and Sam Sharp as national heroes when it is a known fact that Paul Bogle and Sam Sharp rose up against the elected government of the time and broke the law by killing people and upsetting the equilibrium of the Jamaican society, burning down plantations, chopping off people's fingers and all these things. How is it that Mr. Bunting would have stand up now and say, these men are really legitimately national heroes, when in fact they were really outlaws of the state? They were enemies of the state. And if the people in Parliament can declare Paul Bogle and Sam Sharp, because Paul Bogle and Sam Sharp was fighting against a system that they, not Governor here now and all these people, but Paul Bogle and Sam Sharp was fighting against a system that they thought was unjust. The system that gave rise to Paul Bogle and the system that gave rise to Sam Sharp, these two men believe that the system was unjust. So they rose up physically against the system. And they were charged and was hanged. No. We, the Jamaican people, the majority, I must say, of Jamaican people is disgusted of not only the government of the day, but the two political parties. If Paul Bogle was alive today, and Sam Sharp was alive today, and recognize that most of the people them right now is really in contention with the government and the, what we call the elected members of Parliament. If Paul Bogle was to rise up today, or if Paul Bogle was to rise up today, or if Sam Sharp was to rise up today, would Mr. Bunting recognize the Paul Bogle in them, or the Sam Sharp in them, or would they just be common criminals that is fighting against the legitimate order of the society? Listen to me I say, you know. Listen to me I say, you know, because we're upon the verge, I know, you know. We're upon the verge. Them no want to accept that, you know. But the scale, we're upon the verge, you know, the people them back broke down the wall already, you know. Would Mr. Bunting recognize the Paul Bogle and the Sam Sharp in this time, or would they say that the Paul Bogle and the Sam Sharp spirit in this time is an illegal, unlawful spirit and must be crushed at any cost? Because you know, say, You know, say, in at this time, yeah, the system that gave rise to Paul Bogle and Sam Sharp still maintain itself, even though the face and the color of the oppressor has changed. But the oppression still exists, just as it existed during the time of Paul Bogle and Sam Sharp. It's just that we don't depend on key and peace now, and we're not do certain things. But people might say, "Why things change?" Of course, things change. I would be unfair to say things not change. But when we look at the feelings and how the people them feel about the government, it giving a ripe. It is ripening a Paul Bogle and a Sam Sharp to rise up now. So who would fight against the spirit of Paul Bogle and the spirit of Sam Sharp today? The same people them who make him a national hero. The same people who make Paul Bogle and Sam Sharp a national hero. Knowing that Paul Bogle and Sam Sharp was criminals against the state, was enemy against the state. The same people them would have crushed Paul Bogle and crushed Sam Sharp right now if Sam Sharp and Paul Bogle would have rise up in our next flesh. And the spirit of Paul Bogle in our next flesh now would be called criminal, would be called people, it would be called aggravating the system. They would call Parliament and call the police commissioner and call the police this to organize against criminal activities put on by some people in the spirit of Paul Bogle and Sam Sharp that is looking justice for the Jamaican people against the present oppressive system that is now confronting Jamaican people in a Jamaica. So, these people are hypocrites. Them is hypocrite and them worse than the British. The government of Jamaica and the opposition worse than the British when it's there, so right now. No apology. Them worse than the British. Because the British should have never make any black people become what them call it. Could have never make them become any heroes or people to be recognized. Yet still these little Negroes who the people them put in power to administrate the justice that is needed and necessary for the people them be happy. These people is the same people them that Paul Bogle and Sam Sharp rise up against. It's just that now them come in a different body. But it's the same spirit them have, like the oppressor will come from England, who put black people in a slavery. It's the same people them. And if a next spirit rise up like Paul Bogle and Sam Sharp, these same people would not recognize it because now them in a power and they have become the oppressors. They have become the oppressors. Click it.
Get fit for fun runs and look great.
Okay. With the William Garden now, which is the next hero. What is it that William Garden did for him to be recognized as a national hero? Given what we just said a national hero is supposed to be. He has rendered the most distinguished service to Jamaica. Any Jamaican or naturalized citizen who has rendered the most distinguished service to Jamaica. The question is, what is it that William Garden did to be rendered the most distinguished? What did he do that was distinguished to a distinguished service in Jamaica? And I put it to you, and the first person I ever really listened to I hear mention this thing, that I said, but this man I think like a Rasta, and it wasn't a Rasta. Philip Sherlock. William Garden only reason that William Garden was hanged because he was guilty of association. He was guilty of association. So all we hear man talk about William Garden do this and William. I not say William Garden never do nothing, but the only reason, because him was what them call a mulatto, Jamaican, a country I hear and read. This man was looking like them. And for him to mix with these people, especially Paul Bogle, was a no-no. Was a no-no. So, he was guilty of association. He never do nothing to render him to be a national hero. Because these people who's giving national hero, just like Bustamante and Mike and Bustamante and Norman Manley, if you give Buster national hero and don't give Norman hero, you're going to be in a problem. And if you give Norman hero and Buster not national hero, you're going to be in a problem. Just like if you give Michael Manley national hero and don't give Edward Siaga national hero, you're going to be in a problem. So, them did have to give William Garden national hero because he was associating with a criminal, a known criminal. He was associating himself with a known criminal. So he did have to go down, even though he was half part of the society. I want to know, what would the parliament do today if Paul Bogle would rise up right now and Sam Sharp would be rising up right now? What would they do? And why is it that it's so hard? Why is it so weird to recognize Bob Marley as a national hero if the criteria for being a national hero is a person who has rendered the most distinguished service to Jamaica? Some Christian-minded people ball out and say, go and smoke ganja and have too much picnic. Oh, you hypocrites. Oh, you hypocrites. Bob Marley shouldn't be a national hero because he smoke ganja and have too much picnic. Solomon in the Bible have 700 wives and 300 concubines. I mean, you nobody has say, well, Solomon not this and Solomon and that. How come you know hail Solomon as the wisest man? What's so wise about having 700 wives and 300 concubines? And he's exalted. David, the Bible said David is a man of God, own heart. You know what that means? You know when the Bible say, you know when somebody say use a man of a next man own heart, what it mean? And David's heart is likened to God. Yet still David stand up on the veranda and look over and see a man's wife and start lust after the man's wife. And guess what? Him tell the man wife, the woman husband is a soldier in him army. And when them go to fight, him tell the man them say, look here, put Uriah in at the front of the battle, and when him reach near the enemy, pull back and get the man killed to take away his wife. This is a man of God own heart. Set up a man to get killed to take away the man's wife. Uriah wife was stolen by a man who's of God own heart. But David is recognized as the pinnacle, the beginning. It's a weird thing. But Bob Marley, you know, who smoke ganja, who know them and declares that ganja no bad after all, them can't decriminalize it and later them going to legalize it. And them have no picnic. But you're the man that sing. The man sing say, not one of my seed shall sit in the sidewalk and beg bread. And we look at them son, them and them daughters, and we realize that none of them now beg no old nigga nothing, and none of them now beg no politician nothing. Them a run them things and a do them thing, and not one of them a suffer. Not one of Bob Marley pick me a suffer. So all when you hear these little hypocrites, I talk about Bob Marley can't be national hero. Him is not a moral person. Him smoke ganja and have too much picnic. Look on the man them in the Bible. We want to uphold and elevate to high standard and see if them no worse. I mean, if we say worse, you know, because it come like where Bob Marley, there's a worse thing, not the worst for him. Because if Bob Marley pick them to that stuff and walk up and down road, now you hear people say, see it there. Him have millions of dollars and he pick them and suffer. But him have billions of dollars and he pick them have millions of dollars. We have to recognize that. So you may say now. May I say, who is a national hero? And who will be the next national hero? Will a person who recognize the injustice in the Jamaican system and start to not only talk out, but literally do a Paul Bogle and do a Sam Sharp do, forget justice? Will there be criminals and then eventually become national heroes? Click it.
Get more.
Yes, Stepping Razor, the art of war. Taki should be a national hero, even though Taki is a criminal. Because really and truly, we have elected criminals to be national hero in Jamaica. Okay. Blessed?
Blessed, Mota.
How you do?
Not bad at all. Yeah, Mota, I'm calling from Montego Bay, and I have a problem at the General in Success Primary School.
The school?
General in Success Primary.
Okay.
That's right across Sea Castle, like right under the foot of the Barton Police Station. It's like 5 minutes walk from the Barton Police Station.
All right, may I allow you to call the school, but don't call nobody name in the school, right?
No, I won't. I know
all
that.
Right.
I won't.
Yeah.
All right. There's one particular child in the school who is a bully in the school. He's been beaten on my 2 kids. I have a 7-year-old daughter and a 10-year-old son attending the school. He's beating on them. They've been complaining for a while, Muta, but I never really take it serious. I think it's just kids, picnicking at school.
Yeah.
Right, until other kids start to tell me, like, when the kids them coming home from school and if I'm going out for work or whatever, the kids them would say to me, say, call my son by his name and said, so-and-so mother, they call the youth by his name and said, so-and-so beat up Rashid, and I realize it's almost every evening that I see kids. There's the man that crossed them down on the highway, the man that with the sign that passes kid that says kids passing.
Yes.
Yeah. Even him been complaining to me when I'm going to parents' teachers.
About the same bully youth.
Yes, but the same bully youth. Motor him rub condom in them face and in my daughter's mouth.
Him do what?
Him find a condom and rub it in my...
find a condom?
At the bus stop.
You see, how much year old him is? How much year old him is?
He's 11.
Let me ask you a question now. You go to the teacher them about him?
Yes, Motor.
And what the teacher them say?
I have meetings with the guidance counselor. I spoke with the vice principal. I spoke with teachers. And one of the teachers said to me that when I asked the teacher, how could you allow a 11-year-old to say a rule? She said he may be 11-year-old in age, but he's a big man. Mota, my kid's father, my husband goes to Falmouth Market every day to do shopping because we want to own liquor business, right? And he goes to Falmouth Market every day to shop for stock for the business. And the little boy go as far as telling, because the little boy mother selling the Falmouth Market. We've been to the mother more than one time. We set up meeting, she does not turn up. I gave her my phone number to set it at her convenient time. I tell her no matter what hours, no matter what time, we will attend. She don't call the guidance counselor call her, set meeting, she don't turn up. The little boy tell my son that when his dad comes to Falmouth to shop, he's going to make his stepdad rob him, stab him up in a Falmouth Market, and his stepdad easy to get to because in a Falmouth Market crowded.
All right, hold on there. Me could go back to the school thing. You report it to the teacher them.
Yes.
And the teacher say, even though him a left him little but him talawa. You can tell her terrible youth. So she just leave it at that. Them not do nothing about it.
The guidance counselor says she's trying to work with him, but Muta, the guidance counselor cannot count. That child has a problem. To me, he has a problem because he does not just beat my...
No, but him have a problem if he might take up condom off a road. Him have a problem if he might take up condom off a road and I rub it on somebody else.
Him take with them money. I went down there...
No, wait, hold on, sister, hold on. Because you're going to say all the things in bad way, my daughter, and I say, what is it that is going to now make this youth get some counseling? No, you say the guidance counselor don't do nothing about it neither.
No, the guidance counselor told me that she's working with him because they know about his behavior.
Them know about his behavior.
Yes, because
and the parents them don't react to
the guidance counselor called because even at the last meeting, I did not attend the last meeting, but my husband did. And at the last meeting, they called the mother and she said she can't make it.
All right, I can ask you something. Can you and the guidance counselor go down to the youth house with the mother and the father there? That them can't have no excuse now?
Well, we don't know where they live, but I know where he's
No, man, then the school must know where him live. The guidance counselor must know where him live.
I don't know if then...
The guidance counselor must know where the youth live. What I am suggesting to you, since them not reacting to the situation, I am suggesting that you take the guidance counselor and you go down to the house where the youth live and meet the parents. Since the parents now come to the meeting, you carry the meeting to them. How that sound?
Musa, I don't want to go to Falmouth at certain communities. Don't want to go into.
Yeah, but you want the parents go outside the community and you don't want to go in the community. I don't understand that.
No, but she should be coming to my house. She should be going to the school meeting on solid ground. I don't want to go to her house, and I don't want her coming to my house. I want her to meet.
No, I never said she should come at your, but she not come at the school. She not come there. So how you going to resolve? All right, now. Me suggest something now, you know, see. So tell me how you are going to resolve the issue. Because coming on the radio and talk about it now, go resolve it.
Mota, I don't know if the guidance counselor is going to go to the parents' house because the guidance counselor been calling her so many times.
Yeah, but you see, you see, you have to keep saying the same thing, you know. The guidance counselor call them now accept. Them don't come down to the school for no meeting with you and the guidance counselor, the teacher them. I am suggesting one thing and you said, no, you now go down there. So tell me how you think say it can be resolved. Tell me.
Mota, I think the school, because I have to pull my kids from school because he threatened, when I went down there, I went down there the Wednesday and he beat my child the Wednesday evening with a maca stick and tell him the next time I come back down to the school and show him a half a scissors and tell him go and use it and bust his wooden pipe.
The 11-year-old youth.
The 11-year-old.
So you know reported to the police. You never reported to the police.
I go to the police station and the police station they take a report and they said he's a child, they can't do anything
until him kill somebody.
And all of this Muta. And what I'm saying, what the police says to me, the principal should send home the child with a letter and the child should not come back to
until
school
the parents come. And what happened with them? Do them do that?
And the school is not doing that, Muta. All the school is doing is making the guidance counselor. When they're in the meeting, the little 11-year-old stand up with his two hands in his pocket. And all the talk they're talking to him, he don't look for nobody. All he's saying is, I saw him down there the Wednesday evening. I went back down there the Thursday after he beat my son with the maca stick. I went back down there the Thursday and I saw the little boy and I said to the little boy, little boy, you're going to make me go for police for you and do something. The little boy, the teacher hold on to me and said to me, no, you are wrong. Don't send it to the child. He's a child.
Yeah.
We don't allow parents to come in and deal with any child in here. So the teacher walked out with me and teacher went back in her class of an uphold and she went back to her class. You know what the little boy asked the teacher say? I went me and the police to come and wait for me.
All right.
So in the meeting, all he did, Muta, was stand up, put his hand in his pocket, and every question they asked him, he said, so about the church, we should threaten you, and I deal with that. So that's all he's been saying.
Yeah, all right, wait there. I try to figure out how to resolve the thing, you know. You are complaining. All right, you may ask, you know. You go and call back the operator. You go and give the operator the name of the principal of the school and the name of the school.
Yes, Muta.
All right, so just call back the operator, give the name of the principal and the name of the school. And the name of the youth who's the trouble. All right, just do that, yeah?
Thank you very much, Muta.
All right, give time.
Blessed afternoon. Bless.
Yeah, click. Yes, so yell up IRFM, you know. And this part of the program, we want to yell up IRFM because IRFM has taken the initiative to elevate Black History Month as part of their 25th anniversary. That is something because there's not many institutions or many businesses would stretch out them neck to the level where we say IRFM do now in relationship to connecting with the people of Jamaica, and given that the majority of people in Jamaica is African, even though them don't declare it. But for a business use Black History Month as a program is a very, very interesting thing. Very interesting thing. And we know, say, from Mr. Young, come right now, this has been something that they have never deviated from. But for say, it has now been stamped in bold, bright letters. And the advertisement them tell you is a wonderful thing. Yeah, man, it's a wonderful thing to see that. So why yell up IRFM? Why yell up IRFM? Believe you me, I love that idea, because as a one who defend certain things and who me know say the things that we say on the radio would not be tolerated by many radio stations in Jamaica. And even the idea of blackness, just if you say Rastafari on a radio station in Jamaica and declare Emperor Haile Selassie the first on a radio station in Jamaica as an announcer, you know, so you'd have to go look at next work. And IRFM open that. IRFM open that to make one know, say, really and truly, connecting with the people is not a crime, and it's not a low business where, you know, lowly. So you are connect with the people them. And we say IRFM connect with the people them. We say IRFM connect with the people them. And when all a man like me can dip on the radio for so long, and I declare Rastafari, and when all a man like me can dip on the radio for so long, and I declare Rastafari, Haile Selassie the first, it's saying something. It's saying something. So, yeah, man, we love it. I hope the people them turn out for the 3 day them. Well, we are going to do Sunday, we are going to do Saturday in a car. We want to see this drum. Good, I'll carry me drum them, you know. I carry me have some museum piece drum where I can put on display. Yeah, I think I should have done that. I don't know, I can't hold it, but yeah, I should have put my drum them on display to make some people see some drum from the Cameroon. Large drums. I remember one time the great Babatunde Olatunji, him was playing drums and I was reciting some poem, and him drum them was tall like myself, yeah. And this is no joke. Him play the drum them with him hand up in the ear because the drum them was so tall. I never see drums like those yet. But that was the great Olatunji, the late great Olatunji, the Nigerian. But it is wonderful. It is wonderful and exciting to see that when one door is closed, the other door, and not even a door now, is a gate open. Can you imagine that? When one door closed, a gate open. And we really love that.
Selassie, from King Street to Parade, loot and fire.
Yes. EL. Come on, make me cut the tune for start to myself.
Yankee buying for the fun, but I just so dumb. I just so dumb.
Yeah.
I just Muta.
Yeah, blessed man.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you laugh, man. You have fun round the man. Where go on?
Yeah, man. I have to listen to Muta, man. That's what I tell you.
Well, the man live listen to the man just a laugh and that talk about the phone. I don't know where I say so.
Watch me now. You see that I don't even know if I have enough ministers still. But you see that little thing that with the lady and her dad and
the bully business. The bully.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Grease me still, you know.
Yeah, well, we have to go find out. We have to go find out something more about it. Yeah, we have to go
but
find out.
you are going now. You know the reason why the lady me and want to go in a farm up there.
Yeah, bad man business and things.
Yeah,
yeah, when we figure that too, you know, we figure that's the bad man business.
Thing. So when me, you kind of pressure up on that, we.
Yeah, when you say after me said that, I should say no, me would like know what you want then.
You know.
Yeah, so we're going to figure it out still. We're going to figure we're not let it go. We're not let it go.
Respect Isaac.
Yeah, we're not let it go. Give thanks.
Bless up.
Yeah. No, we're not let it go, you know. As simple as you take it. We can't let go them things, man. Believe you me, we can't let go them something.
Selassie.
Top record.
Yeah, this is the stepping razor, the art of war. For just your information, today is New Year's Day, Chinese New Year's. By listen, they blow easy, the Rasta. Anyway, today is Chinese New Year's, Thursday the 19th. Today, them open Parliament, the official opening of Parliament. And this is the year of the goat. Yeah. This is the year of the goat. Chinese zodiac symbols, them deal with animals. You know, you have the dog, the cat, the hog, the things. But 2015 is the year of the goat, according to the Chinese 12-year animal zodiac cycle. If you were born in a goat year, you should be particularly careful in 2015, according to Chinese astrology. So they opened the parliament today, the year of the goat, the Chinese New Year. Is that coincidental or symbolism? I don't know. I'm not creating a problem. I'm not creating no problem, but we just ask question. It just fall upon the opening of the parliament, fall upon the New Year Chinese. Chinese is now the new masters of Jamaica, and this is the year of the goat. So take it all you want, take it. Me never say it. But you will call me the call a foul. All right, yes. You know. Everybody, we don't understand. Every time we open the phone, somebody will laugh. It's what go on.
Good afternoon.
Wait there. Why every time we open the phone, somebody will laugh?
I laugh off away, I say.
No. Reggae, I remove her. No, I remove her. You know, say a tree call. Well, we never take one penny here, but you know, every time we click the phone, the person will laugh and not answer me. Where you laugh at? Where you laugh at?
Because I'm outside with the phone, but me I hear the radio, me I hear what you say.
Okay, all right. So I remove how you do. How you do? Say
no. Good man.
Why? The first me meet you the other day.
No, I'm telling you meet already up at Bob Marley Museum.
No, when you say the meet when you meet now.
Yeah.
The last time you saw now. Yeah. And that me call meeting because me and sit down together.
Yeah, me know from me. I'm sit down when I get up to tea.
Yeah, and I observe one another and all these things and I chat, frivolous chat and all them something there.
Yeah, man. And
make your husband get all jealous on the phone and all them something there.
Husband get jealous on the phone.
So you go down to Westmoreland? 2 women call me already. I said them I'm thinking to a pull up, man.
Okay, them have it, man.
Yeah.
Them not go call and tell us them have it and them not have it.
A rice me want now though. Westmoreland rice me I work with you now.
I like how you start the topic when you start the program with, you know.
Which one?
The farmer.
Oh, the Dorothy Lightboard.
And the next man, they will look like him asleep and nervous when them. Dwight Nelson.
Dwight Nelson. Hey, no, serious. No, you didn't watch him? One say it and like him say something with him not to say or something.
Him watch him and say, now I get himself in a problem.
Yeah. And when them ask me a question, him take a little while and him look up at the ear for think. I wonder if I must answer that one and I tell a lie, you know? Even though it's easy to answer. But I remember now if I FM do it, trust me.
Muta, it's 6 o'clock there now. I can listen to Renee now. And I'm ears from my phone.
Lady Renee.
Yeah, man.
It look like Lady Renee. I capture the people, them little by little one.
I get more listeners.
No, serious thing. It look like Lady Renee. I can't tell me her vibes up out there. It's like, yeah, well, try you say, you know, say.
In a bad man.
And you have to take it, judge the
in a bad. I'm like him mix when I get a morning time with the music.
Okay, all right.
You have to mix up the thing. I love it.
Well, Cabo will love you that upstairs there.
Yeah, man, sure, hear Muta the talk about that. Me hear you last week, you know.
So what?
Easy, you know.
So what?
I tell the man, so sure, hear me, you know. So they're on top of me, I'm there.
They will not work on that every week, man. I feel upstairs, you know. We don't mind working on that.
You're not easy.
No, you know. What you know? You see Cabo. You see the things when me see Cabo I do. Me glad say me I work on that.
All right.
Yeah, because trust me, she is the penultimate program director. So me glad say she dey on top of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she never dey on top of me don't know what would I do. As a matter of fact, if she never dey on top of me right now, me would I wouldn't even there. so me have to give thanks. So I
that's my fear.
All right, mama.
And not my fear alone.
Yeah, well, everything will come over the radio, so I don't know.
Yeah, man. You know, my clock in and lock into Irie.
Yeah.
24/7.
Me love when you talk that way to do it. Trust me, no. When you talk that way, you turn me on.
Most of God.
Hey, you think she easy? So what happened? Where you coming to come and frighten me for? How much o'clock? Oh, 29 minutes past 4. You serious? So what happened? Where you coming to come and frighten me for? How much o'clock? Oh, 29 minutes past 4. You serious? 29 minutes past 4. At soon. You coming to come and frighten me for? How much o'clock? Oh, 29 minutes past 4. You serious? 29 minutes past 4. At soon time for the music news. I could go and listen till the minutes them. Till the minute them clear up. Yes.
Yes, Mota. What about?
Better, mama, there.
No, I like everything. I'm saying, my man is already.
All right.
You know, say about night 2 o'clock, right in front of the hospital there. You see a 3-vehicle collision. A lady, I come out of the total gas station and I forget let out. And somebody let a letter out. But the next person, now again, so she pick up now the lady. You hear me?
Yeah, man, I hear you, man.
After she look up now the lady, you know, the lady vehicle push her. You know, one policeman who come in the opposite direction. So 3 vehicle look up. So the policeman, after that happened now, the policeman goes to boop and call him out of the road and like him do everything. And all and call him up. The 3 vehicle them park one side in a total gas station. But me see him go up on his phone and he goes to boop and he call him police friend to come sort it out. When him police friend come now, I realize when I analyze the vehicle, I realize that man vehicle now want no sticker for 2015. So them not so I realize in car while the police are carrying the investigation, I see him on the policeman by in car, you know, in the gas station I had to go like him have a jolly time. So when the thing I go and I say, John, all this looks so the man have a sticker afterward him have a tell me.
Which man have a sticker? The policeman have a sticker?
The policeman and a private vehicle is a
okay.
It's like a 2-door living car, black.
Yeah.
3168 SW. Move up in here and know, and the lady has to go fix back fear on a vehicle. The lady has to go fix back the next lady vehicle where she look up in her. And even when up with the pan the road a different month to fix the vehicle.
And him insurance thing up.
Yes, because him not buy a 2015 sticker.
I mean the sticker up. Yeah.
Yes, I'm a tell the lady say he will see him just mash out. So that's why I did what a time he will see him mash out and then replace it with a new one and I get a chance to put down the sticker. So in police when I'm invest.
The art of war, you know. We want you to Paris Sunday on his birthday, you know, because it's a brethren we're there with down our West Street every Sunday. Him no left down our West Street on a Sunday night. So, and as a matter of fact, I think he might have his birthday celebration tonight down our West Street at all. Yes. So we want you to Paris Sunday, you know, says February. Well, perhaps once you remember, sometimes some of them slip you, but we're not going to make Paris Sunday slip you, you know. Believe you me. Paris Sunday make too much good music for we forget, say, February, Harrison the birthday. Yes, step in. EL.
Greetings.
Yeah, blessed man.
Where's the motor?
Step in Eazor.
Boy, I know say you that you are burning up, you are keeping warm in Atlanta, after the weather cool up, but motor keep you warm, I tell you.
That's beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, I want to tell you, say, boy, me no usually miss Ross Coffee show up on 89.3 RFG on Thursday, but boy, if I start to listen to you, boy, it's like Ross Coffee get bumped.
I know Ross Coffee, I'm a brethren, you know, I'm a brethren that.
You know, man, Ross Coffee and 2 to 4 same time when you're on, man, but for me lock into you, for as a matter of fact, the sister there, will come on in the morning, there with the sister there talk about a while ago, man. It speaks like sugar, me I tell her, them. Everybody tune into her, man. It's terrible, man. She's good.
She will love, everybody will love to hear that. She will love to hear that, and the program manager will love to hear that too.
Yeah, man, we are spreading news while up there at the area, man. But, hey, Muta, did you get the book, man, that I brought for you, man? Vaccines are dangerous.
Oh, you change up in there, your voice, man?
But let's change up the voice, man. I work with the shop.
No, what you have said, Moon, did you get the book, man? Why change up your voice?
Oh, Muta. At 25 years, you have the belly of the beast, you know.
But I don't say it sound a while ago when you not talk to me normally.
Muta, you remember the day when we used to carry around in Chicago?
No, me don't remember nothing, man. What me say? You gone over the crosses, that's what me say. Look when you talk to me normal, when you talk about the book, your accent changed totally. So you feeling okay, man?
Man, come on, Muta. When you come to Atlanta?
Me I pass through them next month. No, that's next week. Sorry. Me I pass through the next week. No, me I pass through the next week.
You're not doing a show up there, man?
No, sir. I hope they too cold, you know, brethren.
Yes, all right.
I get old, you know, and I like first time when me can't just walk naked in the cold, you know. I get old.
Hey, Musa, when we see you come to Chicago, I walk barefoot, boy, we say you're Superman to next back.
Eh?
Indeed, Brother Muta.
Blessed man.
It's a pleasure to return to your program.
I tell you.
I'm around.
Second time, I tell you.
And I want to thank your team behind the scene when I called some time ago to shed some light on the Farm Up Jamaica Ginger Initiative.
Yeah, you know this, we just jump on it.
Why, may I tell you?
We jump on it immediately.
Because I did a look there the other week, you'd get to it.
No, it's them thing, you know.
Yeah.
When come on to farming and certain thing, we have to go on it quick, man. We don't want to forget it. We don't want to forget it, you know.
Definitely.
Yeah, man, so give thanks to the information that we could have follow it up, man.
Yes, man, and you might have to work on this too, you know, to add some more positive vibes to the thing. I hear from a reliable source that the Farm Up Jamaica has got $5 million.
Wow.
Yes, as a boost, you know, to their initiative.
So the Ginger Initiative or something else?
I think it's for the whole thing. Well, you know, it's not Ginger alone them deal with it, right?
Yeah.
For real.
Well, that sound good. 5 million, that sound good, man. That means that somebody will get paid.
Exactly. And I want to take time out to the Muta to heal all the people them across Jamaica, especially the youths them, the young youths them. But now farm food, them a farm food.
Yes, of course.
Let them know say a carpet out of St. Elizabeth.
All right, sir.
I heal them up with some positive vibration.
Definitely.
Muta.
Yes, sir.
The Media Association of Jamaica made a big blunder last year.
What them do?
Failed to announce a Journalist of the Year for the first time.
Oh, yeah?
No, I made it clear that the people, without fear or favor, the man have a sense of moral clarity, Muta, if I may say so.
All right, sir. Him a listen. I know him a listen.
Yeah, man. So just heal him up for me and tell himself to keep up the good work.
All right, sir. No, him a listen, man.
Okay, Muta.
Yes, sir.
Some years ago, you played a very inspiring song by Sizzler.
Yeah, what name?
Put your stamp of approval on that song, Muta. Anytime you can touch
What name? What name?
The song name, Did You Ever?
Did you ever?
Yeah, man.
You sure?
Or have you ever?
You sure that it name?
Yeah, man. Have you ever walked the streets of the ghetto them before?
Okay.
Yes, Muta, believe you me. When you touched that song years ago, Muta, trust me.
All right,
the
sir.
Strike a card.
Yeah, all right. Well, next week we'll fight Chichu. We are give honor to Harrison there right now.
Yeah, me understand.
We don't want to come and fight because, you know, say, enough of them born and nobody not really remember. So we kind of remember Harrison there right now.
Right. Two quick things before I run, Muta.
Yeah, don't run.
All right. I gather that the authorities in the Bahamas will be put in before the court today a senior immigration officer who allegedly raped a Jamaican woman.
Oh, yes.
Last year.
Yeah, I think I did hear about that.
Yes, man. So, hopefully, something will come out of it.
Well, we don't want nothing come out, but...
Yeah.
Let's say, Muta.
Mama, fire you do.
You know, they are king.
Mm-hmm.
They are here, everything will take place and feel good about everything. And
all right, Mama.
Jumps. Yeah.
So you go down to Westmoreland? You go down there?
I don't even know enough fire because I go and set up the place, you know.
Okay.
After day with the bridge in them, I go and see the place set up because next week I might at the India, the back of the door, you know, my time.
Okay.
And I time over here, but as I say, I'm here, govern certain things. Yeah. But fire burn a Chadan, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, fire burn a Chadan, and we can't reach the one day in the Sunday, but...
Yeah, man, try and make one of the day them, man. Try and make it one of the day them.
Yeah?
Try and make it one of the day them.
That may I say in Sunday.
Yeah.
The powers, you know, me ask most like to make me try down. I have to go get me check up tomorrow to that's why me I tell the I say. Me have to just I take my time, you know?
Yeah, man. But you sound good, though. You sound good, man.
Yes, right.
You sound good.
The Almighty, you know?
Yeah, man. Give thanks.
Right, you know?
Yeah.
So just I yell out and I tell everyone, say, at the back of the door, Iowa.
Yes.
And anyone we can pass you and give us strength same way because we have work here every day.
Yeah.
Right now, and I call to my wider family members for duty call, you know?
I remember.
Yes, thing. So,
give chance.
You'll come back for me too, and you'll
yeah, man, everything nice. Everything go on. Give thanks.
Rasta people, I and I time, you know? Rastafari.
Highly. Yes, Eel.
Yo, legalize it.
No, you want to talk on the thing and stop about legalize, man.
And motor will advertise it. Motor will go on.
Me there, you know, I listen to you.
Oh, yeah. Mr. is upon the morning.
But you can't play drum, man. But you can't play drum, man. Oh, you're Rasta, you can't play drum.
You can't play drum, man.
Then me it sound like the cats are playing.
Get a drum, man.
No, that's not playing drum. That's a chatting. That's not playing.
The doctor.
Yeah, the doctor gone.
Yeah, man, motor. Bless up yourself, man. One more time. Big respect to Peter Touch and family.
Yes, all right, sir.
Again, once more Westmoreland people turn out because this is a great thing come to light. This is a dream.
So which day you come down there?
More than the 3 days.
No, which...
3 days sound like a 3 month, but more than the
You want to there, but which day you go come? You don't know yet.
I did the whole idea them motor.
All right, sir.
At the Belmont Academy.
Yes.
Motor, I want to do the soccer.
First time you get to go in our academy. Anyway, we have to move, you know, the advertisement them a come for me, you know. Trust me. Yeah. Last call. Yes.
Yeah, bless up.
Blessed man.
Yeah, man. Muta.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you know, it's the first time I call you. I'm listening to your program from cutting edge start.
Okay, give thanks, man.
Yeah, man. I'm listening almost every Thursday, man. Alright, you and me, I say no. We're like a gospel artist, see?
You're a gospel artist?
Yeah.
Alright.
But we're not boss out yet still, you know?
Okay. You're not a CD?
Yeah, man. I soon start out that, you know?
Okay.
Alright, you and me, I say no. I go to boom and go JCDC Gospel Festival the other day, yeah? And when I want them people if know so boy, them put the artists when them have the audition thing.
Yeah.
Because when the people then come and them carry them people, them come with them all kind of antiques. You see me I say? And them throw you off and get you off key and all kind of thing.
No, I mean I understand when you say put them different with the audience, what you mean? Them when
No, when you alright, yesterday like how you say Magnum Kings and Queens, the artists them come from backstage.
Yeah.
Them not mix up with the audience.
Oh, you mean when them call you up, you sit down at the audience and you have to go up on stage from the audience?
Yeah, and the audience, them go on all kind of antiques. The people, them will come, they see the artists, them, so them are Christian in the motor. And them come with all kind of antiques. You see it? You see me I say? You know? So
what does that have to do with the performer now?
Well, the point is, them can throw you off, man, but you have to strong, you know?
When you go up to the stage, them throw you off?
No, man, like yes, alright, you see somebody contestant them.
Yeah.
Them carry them people, you know, them carry them crowd to make them nice. You know?
Yeah.
And if them know say it's a killer artist, and them know say boy you sound better than them, you know, them go out all kind of antiques, you see me?
So where you say they must put them set of people they know?
Alright, they must separate the audience from the spectators. Cause they say you don't know say the audition rule, right? You have the competitors one side and the audience the other side. So they don't really mix up with the spectators. Them. That means
tell me what is the difference between the audience and the spectator? The spectators are different set of people from the audience?
Yes, man. Listen, let me tell you something. So when you see
the spectators are the people them who are defend the artists, them, some artists.
Yeah, because them come there and them go there, all kind of foolishness, them carry all voodoo mutants to them are Christian.
What do you mean voodoo? I don't understand.
Work science, you don't understand. Work science
then
like
how come for name voodoo?
Well, we don't win about...
So, you mean work science, that's what? That you know win?
Yeah, that's when I got to...
Like what them do? Tell me for instance, like what them do?
Alright, like for instance, a group come. And then know say, boy, a one man in there and them song sound good. So you know, say, them bringing them little... You know, them go out all kind of foolishness.
No, man, tell me exactly what them do. Not tell me say them go out with foolishness. Tell me what them do. Are you bring up voodoo and them something there? No? Tell me what them do.
Yeah, well, I go there the other day and a girl come to target me, you see me? And one time, take a pick back, you know. I mean, I them not 100 still, no?
No, it come like you not tell me nothing when you tell me them thing there, no. Which them do?
I'm going to tell you straight up.
They don't straight up, me you go like tell us straight up, me ask you about the time I go, you know. The time I go. If you don't tell me now, you don't have no more chance because the poor man go down. So tell me now.
Alright, let me tell you what I want. What I want the people in for do.
Alright, you see, you're not tell me where I ask you. You're not ask me have to move because you're not talking to me. But you're not talking to me, Russia. The program I go down and you're not tell me where you want. Me ask you when you say voodoo, where you mean? What them I do? By do what? By doing what? What them do?
By want them friends to go through and you know.
Where them do for make you not go through? Where them do?
Them carry all kind of powder, all kind of sitting and sprinkle upon you and them things. But you have to strong in a God for them to conquer.
Alright, so we have to move. Yes, we give thanks to the moment, give thanks to the time. I tell you. It was a gospel artist too, you know. It was a gospel artist. Anyway, who wants to give thanks to the people who still do? You know, so next week Wednesday, we're there cutting edge from 10 to 2. And you know, so this weekend a big weekend. Yes, big weekend. Belmont Academy. Yes, and that's how we are there. And you know, so in the night, in the night, we are going to have poetry in motion. And in the later night, we are going there, our West Street. So we just move from one place to the next place. So We hope to see the people them down there, down at Westmoreland. We hope to see the people them down there. Because you know, Sunday was always been a big support, but this time now it's 3 days. We hope to the support is still there. IRFM is stretching its legs far, you understand? Drum festival, lecture, and live broadcast, outside broadcast. 3 program of broadcast live for Sunday. So, again, we want to thank Samantha again. May I tell you, Samantha, man. Samantha Kardashian. And we want to thank Neil. Yes, we give thanks to Neil. So, we're going with that tune. The man called Harrison Day, celebrating his birthday today. And we know him have a party on our West Street tonight.